breathe.
All right. Welcome everyone to Dear Summer. We got a wonderful episode today, right, my brother?
Yeah. Well, we got two kings in the building.
That's right. The Kings is in the house, all right? Like the Kings of Swing. So what you been up to for the weekend, bro?
Nothing much. I did the Apollo yesterday. That was great. That was fun. Great experience. I just got a grant for my documentary that I'm doing. My friends Jackie and Sonny, part of Sacred Pack, they just got their grant so we could complete our documentary. So
All right.
pretty happy about that.
Moving that thing. That's what's up. That's what's up.
Everything with you was good.
Listen, everything is everything, man. Just getting them workouts in so we can be able to do what we got to do to stay in shape. We got some wonderful guests today.
Yeah, so who's your guest? Who you got coming on?
Listen, I got the Grandmaster of Tai Chi coming in so you guys can stay healthy and wealthy.
I got Sticks.
Uh-oh. Sticks. All right now. He says Sticks, so he might be bone breaking, rump shaking, and all that. All right. All right, y'all. So, yeah, brother, so everything is great. Like I said, we're going to get it in. I'm excited, you know. I drank my water so I could do my Tai Chi, so I could be looking like Avatar and all that. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be sparking the 5 elements. Or is it 4? What you know about that elements? What you know about them elements? Don't be talking about.
Oh, he said earth, wind, fire.
And weed ain't one.
And weed ain't one, right?
I'm just saying, but you know.
Yeah. All right, my people. So, whose phone is that? I think that's Charles' phone.
I believe so. Not mine.
We on the show right now. I'm sorry, we can't pick up.
Can I take
All
your
right,
order, please?
So we're gonna get ready to get busy. All right. Let our guests come in so we can get this Tai Chi, so we can get this Sticks.
What kind of dance we're doing today?
Without the trips, you know, we're gonna get it in. All right.
What kind of dance we're doing today?
Bruck up, flex, get low.
Get low.
Get low.
Get
That's
low.
the-
Got a bunch of old people in this house. We ain't
Get
getting
real
low.
low.
We ain't getting,
Body movement.
we getting low. We can't get back up.
That bat will fall. I can't get up.
I know, right?
You have to stretch first before we get low. You know what I'm saying? You get to that age, you got to stretch
That's
first.
what Tai Chi here for.
There you go. That's why the Tai Chi master's here. Grandmaster.
to show you how to stretch, I guess, right?
That's right. Stretch it and flex it, right?
Yeah. Because we need when you get older, you need more than the stretching and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt. You got to tell wifey, listen, hey, baby, here go the massage oil. All right. Your master going to tell you about that. You know what I'm saying?
Go do your thing.
All right, y'all. So we got to get ready. Bring out Grandmaster Tai Chi in. And then we're going to get it in. Come on in, Grandmaster. Meet the people. Talk to the people.
How y'all doing?
That's right.
That's good. That's good.
Grandmaster is here. We're going to get some music on and get busy. Get your best shoes out. I'm just kidding. Get comfortable. Enjoy the lesson. Okay? And remember, knowledge is power when you use it. All right? So let's get ready to get these techniques. Ancient techniques. You want to tell the people what it's before we start?
Well, primarily, when we think about Tai Chi, it's more of, most of us, when we hear karate, we think of it as being a hard style. Then when we hear, like, say, for instance, Kung Fu, we always thinking it's like Shaolin, right? So think of it like Shaolin is always tiger, you know what I'm saying, snake, crane, and all that type of stuff. So those are considered external styles within the Kung Fu system. Now, when you go to what they call the internal system, then that's when you start to think about Tai Chi. So Tai Chi is considered to be an internal style.
Okay, there we go. You got it right there. The internal style, also called soft styles, right?
Yeah, they call it soft styles, but the misnomer about Tai Chi, which is considered, if you heard the word Tai Chi or Tai Chi Quan, meaning the grand ultimate fist. So it's not just only soft, but it's also hard. It's also not only used for health, but it was at one time used for
Self-defense.
self-defense, martial arts, and stuff like that. But being that we over here in America don't have time to take, exactly, don't
Right.
have time to learn the initial, before they used to have like 108 moves, right? So
Yeah.
they called it the long form. Now they're breaking it down to maybe the 66 form. Then they broke it down to the 48 form. Then they brought it down to the 24.
And they got an 8 too, right?
Yeah, they have like a 16 or 8 standard form. So you
Right.
can imagine, you from 108, because it took too long, then they started breaking it down, breaking it
Make
down.
it easy for you to stay in shape.
Yeah,
All right.
made it easy, but also at the same time, you know.
Well, let's
And
get ready.
just a little bit of history of it. Back in the dynasty times, they tried to ban Kung Fu. Like you wasn't supposed to learn how to fight the emperors.
Yes,
Oh,
exactly.
So they used stuff like Tai Chi, no weapons. So what they started learning was the pole staff, the tom fons,
The weapons.
wood stuff that they use in the farm.
That's
Yes.
right.
So when the
they
emperor
defend
and their
themselves.
army were passed, they just looked like
Exactly.
they exercising.
Exactly.
They didn't know that they were actually
Exactly.
starting to learn how to fight.
Exactly.
Yes.
So that's where Tai
good.
Chi actually came from. For you guys, just like to throw a little history in there.
That's
too, you know?
right.
You
All
have to
right,
throw
now,
this in
we
there.
share the video next time. Well, let's get ready to go into the Tai Chi exercise.
Okay.
Okay.
And just for the record, Mr. Sandor just walked in right now.
Hey,
Yeah,
the man in charge, living life.
wait, I got to throw him under the bus, you know what I'm saying? We started at 8. I don't know what time he started at.
Look, I already got hit by the train. Now you got to throw me under the bus. What's up, peoples? I'm gonna watch with my eyes. That's how you learn.
Yes,
You pay
exactly.
attention and observe.
Observation.
See? First
Exactly.
lesson. See, you already failed.
Observation.
Grasshopper.
Okay, Miyagi, wax on.
So the basic moves that I'm going to show is Qigong. And usually Qigong is about breathing exercise. You can do these movements fast, you can do them hard or slow. But I tend to do them slow for relaxation and stress. And stress, as we say, is the gateway to most diseases. So they're always telling you, lower your stress, because then it builds up your cortisons and everything else, and then your body starts to go out of whack. So utilizing Tai Chi helps minimize those particular exercises. And Tai Chi, along with yoga and all that, is becoming the recommended exercises to do from doctors. For people that have circulation problems, heart problems, people that's coming from surgery. So they are actually recommending it as part as they are modalities for treatment. Okay?
Wow.
So the exercise that I'm going to show today is a very simple exercise that we can do. And everybody, it's like 4 or 5 movements, and we can do it. Okay?
All right.
So the first movement is usually you want to have your body just naturally relaxed. And you always bend your knees. You have nothing that's kind of like straight up, locked. Everything is kind of like just more or less relaxed. So the first movement is called open preparation. So your arms come up about no higher than your shoulder, and then you come down, and then you relax, nice and easy. Some people, when they come up, they look like they Frankensteins. So you want to make sure that the arm is just coming up and down. I try to tell people when they bring in their wrist, it's like when you're painting, right? Nobody paint like this, except for kids, right? But we want to bring the hands come up and down. Just like people, they be dancing and their hands be moving. So it just also, it helps with the flexing and everything else,
joints.
right? And the joints, everything. So the arms come up and then it comes down, right? So we normally do this 3 times. We can do the breathing in and out. I always tell people when you're doing Tai Chi, speed kills. So you don't want to do it fast and nice and easy. And then you come back down. Then the next movement, I like to call like you're throwing the sheet across the bed. You know how you throw the sheet across the bed and it just flap out, right? So it's the same thing. So you throw the sheet across the bed, but notice I am bending. I'm not bending over, I'm just bending my knees. And then when I come back, I naturally move my fingers, right? Then I come back out, and then I naturally move my fingers. You're not typewriting. You're not typing. This is not speed typing. It's nice and easy when you come back. And the reason why you're moving your fingers because each finger is associated with a different meridian. And the chi, which Tai Chi is based on, is about energy, and you want to always move the energy. So as you're moving the energy, you're also moving your meridians. So the meridians, as you can see, tip of the fingers is start of certain meridians. The tip of the toes is another start of the meridians at the ending. So if a meridian comes from here, then you know it may go down to there. And then if a meridian starts down there, it may comes up to here. So it's the same thing. So I'm moving something here that's going to affect something down there distally. And then something that's down there is going to have something, an effect on top.
It's above.
Right. What's it above is so below. So say for instance, if you had a headache, right, we know that headache tends to bring energy up, right? But if I hit the bottom of your foot, it brings the energy down.
I've heard about that. Yeah.
Yes.
I've heard about that.
So,
Knowledge.
yes.
Like putting a stone in the bottom of your foot.
Yes, exactly. And that is, and surprisingly, the name of the bottom of your feet is called the bubbling well. So it's a water element. That's thing. So it's when you have a headache, it's usually we consider it to be heat or fire. And now you're bringing the water element to bring it down or focus. So let's go back.
Let's finish.
All right. So we did the open preparation, right? And come down. Then we come up. I said go across the sheet, and notice I'm bending my knees, and then I'm coming back slowly. Then I have what they call ABC. One, bringing all the energy around to your abdominal, right? Then you bring it all the way around, collecting all the energy to the B, or back.
Back.
So the back. So ABC, and then you're going to bring your arms up like you massage in the back, and then it comes out to C. Right? So now, that's what we consider the lungs or the heart chakra. And then D, watch your face. Come all the way out. Stretch nice and easy. And I like to believe the divine blessings. You want to get your divine blessings, and then you bring it down to your heart. Then you come around. Then you go around, because this is called the Daimai meridian, or the belt meridian. Then you take your chi, and you wash your legs, and you bring it all the way down. Then you bring it around, and then you bring it on the inside. And then you relax. Very simple, right?
Simple.
Exactly. So I'm going to show you how it goes just once, so it looks more fluid. Okay? So this is how it goes. I come up and down. Then I come out and then come back. Then I come around, A, B, come up, C, D, come around, and then wash my back of my legs, around my legs, and then and that will be it. Very simple, very easy. Something that we can do. And it's
I
no
like
problem.
it. I'm liking it. I'm
I'm
loving
gonna be
it.
rewinding this.
Yes. I like it. I feel like I'm back in Tai Chi class. All right.
Which it was good understanding. I like the smoothness of the voice.
Yeah, that's right.
Make me
Meditation.
relax, even the voice.
Did I put you to sleep?
No, you even had the dancers like.
Yeah.
They were over there doing
They
it.
were doing some moves.
Yeah, but like you said, the dancers, it's still dancing. Regardless whether you're doing it fast, you coming around and you bringing your arms up, it's still moving.
And healing.
And it's still making a difference.
That's right. So I'm having a great time. Before Grandmaster goes, he might come back and get another quick session with you guys. Where could the viewers find you at, Grandmaster?
They can find me on www.mindbodyandshin, SATN.org. And that basically gives you all the information there.
Mind, Body, and Shin. All right, y'all. So we're going to take a quick break.
Yeah,
And
but
we have some
before we
dance-
take a break, I gotta use
You
my
wanna say some
platform. I gotta
content?
use the platform for a reason.
Yes.
Gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen that are watching, this is one of the reasons why and who I am today as a man, because of Grandmaster like this, Grandmaster JB. We have you know Derek. We have everybody you know that was in the Psy and all of them that made sure, without even knowing, made sure that we turn out good. And I want to thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome.
That's right. Got to give
Thank
respect.
you. Thank you. Thank you.
The respect is due. All right, guys. Wonderful martial artists in New York City area that paved the way for us. So we got to make sure we let you know how to keep that body flowing and going. All right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Let's get ready to take a quick break, and we're going to come back with our dancing crew.
Y'all back Good to meet you, brother.
I know that for the good of life, there's a price we all gotta pay. But I'll pay to impose, and I still don't know what it is to have a good day.
Take heed to the new world order. Mexicans sneak across the border, leave their fam like lamb behind to get slaughtered. They hit audit, they wanna stay but they can't afford it. Republicans trying to kill the unions and laws that affect and protect our children. Democrats switch facts, them too. Secret deals in the back, smoke-filled room with a cigar that was made from a poor country where they slay their moms and child for no money. The county trying to save money, they target minorities, the garbage man and bus companies, and them nursing homes and the free clinics, so they can build a new sewer system, so their friends can open a new business and lay your moms off the day before Christmas.
See a better way, find a brighter day. Find a brighter day, baby. We can see a better way, find a brighter day. Find a brighter day.
Take heed to the new world order. They took the drug dealer off the corner lies, replaced him with a pharmacist, chemist. They cooking up a death potion people can't resist. A little old lady in a white jacket got you high from a drug from a little black packet. Then she fill your bottle with pills. No need to call a doctor, automatic refills. They keep you coming out and got you hooked. This strategy straight out the drug dealer's book. Now the pusher man got me on, shining bright on every corner like neon. Got me on the re-up, we up all types of night, paranoid, blow the heat up. Fake prescriptions, new addictions, they keep them e-pills for them video vixens.
See a better way, find a brighter day. Find a brighter day, baby. We can see a better way, find a brighter day. Find a brighter day.
Take heed to the new world order. They went from tape recorders to digital camcorders. They went from free to bottled water. Now I moved out the hood, now I live by the water. DJs are the new politicians. Record labels always been a special interest. If the DJs don't play it, then the people won't listen. But that money under the table, steady stacking interest. Survive Reagan's hatiness, Bush's snakeness, Clinton's sneakiness, and Obama's fakeness. But I won't survive, Hova, that's real talk. Told everybody, Def Jam, take a walk. Brainwashed by the propaganda that's coming through my tube on a 12-month calendar. I'ma get you out the wilderness like Moses did. Get you to the front like Miss Park Rosa did.
See a better way, find a brighter day.
Yes, sir.
Find a brighter day, baby. We can see a better way, find a brighter day.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Find a brighter day, baby. We can see a better way, find a brighter day. Find a brighter day, baby. We can see a better way, find a brighter day. Find a brighter day.
Somebody told me once that things again we all gotta play. But why am I in overtime so that every other day? I know that for the good of life, there's a price we all gotta pay. But I'll pay to impose, and I still don't know what it is to have a good day.
All right, my people, we back.
Can you
So-
hear me? Yeah.
So we just was having the Black History Month, and I wanted to ask Grandmaster before we get into the next segment about your travels in Africa with Tai Chi.
Oh, okay. what's so interesting is that I have mind, body, and shin integrative wellness. And what I've done is that I've gone to Africa several times. I think I've been to Africa like 8 times already. And I was like surprised. I'm like, you know, for me, I never thought that I'd go to Africa.
Right.
You know, you hear so many stories and everything else. The airplane ride is 23 hours. So, you know, so each time you do it, you're like, do I want to do it again? But my first time was, I went to Tanzania, right? And I was underneath what they call the African Community Exchange. And then later on became the African Integrative Medicine underneath Stacy Scott. So what happened was is that we was in the Kamal. I was the vice president or president of Kamal, which is the Black Student Union of Pacific College of Oriental Medicine, right? At the time, but they call it Pacific College of Health and Sciences now. So we went to Tanzania to do medical stuff and everything else. So so the initial stage, I was teaching basketball, sports, English as a second language. And then because I know my martial arts, then I started teaching them the martial arts and Tai Chi. So they loved it. So I was teaching the kids. Then because the access to healthcare is such limited, then I started showing them how to do the Tai Chi. So that was my reason why I went there the first time. And then I went second time and third time. So I met up with this brother from, we call him the African yogi. So went to Ghana and then did some wellness over there. Oh my God. So you know you got to go to the castles and everything else. With the year to return.
You got to take me next time.
Yeah. did the year to return there. Then I went to Ghana. Then I went to Egypt.
Wow.
So I went to Egypt.
Kemet.
Kemet. Wow. There you go. Then I went there and did something.
Oh, wow.
Then I just recently, like 2 weeks ago, before all this virus and stuff, I went to Senegal and went to the university over there and met this powerful sister that does acupuncture over there. So it was just a whole imagining thing of just doing acupuncture and then doing wellness and Tai Chi. Right. So I just started using, the knowledge, because over here we take healthcare for granted. Over there, you can imagine if insulin is expensive here, insulin is definitely expensive over there.
Right.
And because we, people that's in Africa sometimes want to emulate, I want to be American, they start eating like Americans. And so as we eating like Americans, then what happens is that they get high blood pressure, diabetes, much more than they would have had.
Stress level.
Yeah.
Right.
They eat a lot of starches, a lot of sugar.
So they really going to enjoy this session. So we're going to get ready to give it to you, my people. You'll hear he talking about it. Now we're going to do it. So get ready. All right. For our last session. Thank you so much. Let's get ready. Let's get ready.
Yes. So a lot of times when we hear about Tai Chi, you think about old person in the park doing the nice slow movements and everything else. And nobody thinks about Tai Chi as something that you can use for fighting, right? If I say MMA, you say, If I say karate, you say, I say taekwondo. If I say aikido, if I say tai chi, you say, oh, you do that soft stuff. Right?
Right.
So it's the perception that we have. So what happens is that we're going to do a routine that I kind of develop just to help. It's nothing strenuous, whatever. So say, for instance, Tyrone does do a punch, right? He's going to do a punch. We're going to do what they call crane spreads his wings, right? Then I'm going to do what they call playing the guitar. Then I'm going to take it and then do brush knee. Now, Tyrone can do crane spreads his wings, same thing, crane spreads his wings, playing the guitar, right? Arm here, brush knee, and then he's going to strike me. You see? And then I come up, playing the guitar, brush knee, and then strike. He plays, crane spreads his wings, crane spreads his wings, playing the guitar, right? Brush knee, then strike. And then I come up, then playing the guitar. See, so right there, I'm locking the joint, and I can break it, right?
Wow.
See? So it's not just me I'm just doing like this. Now notice I can strike, so that was just me just right there, hitting him and everything else. So if I'm coming across crane spreads and swings,
You're gonna learn.
don't worry about it. Playing the guitar.
Playing
So
the
now
guitar.
you want to control it, playing the guitar. Then we're there, and then he strikes. Now, a lot of times some people push, right? Now you notice I'm moving,
Like
right?
water.
So push again. So that's like that water. So what sometimes we do what they call shoulder strike, right? So as he's pushing me, I can then do what we call Tai Chi ball or warding off. But as I'm doing this, you see, notice what I did. I'm just shooting the,
Break it just
breaking
like
the
that.
shirt, right? Good. So now he does again. I can do this, I do that, same thing. He push again, now I hit him, right? Now I can definitely hit him. I can do what they call pat the horse's mane, right? Which can dislodge his thing. So normally when I do this, see, the whole arm is there. I can do this, hit him, whatever, striking. So same thing. We push him, right? Now I can just bend the arm, hit, boom, and I'm back into my roll back. Just that quick. As he's pushing, right? Bang, into my roll back. But a lot of times, when I'm doing my roll back, now you can see when I do my crane spreads and swings, and I'm doing that brush knee, now you see the Tai Chi ball coming in, shoulder strike, roll back. So now you see that maneuvers that's being in the application.
Hush. That's
You
like,
see?
yeah.
So sometimes when we
Something.
see the Tai Chi, I just want you to know, when you think about Tai Chi, there's a little hardness in there. Don't think it's all respect on my name.
Yeah.
Put some respect on Tai Chi. That's right.
If your Tai Chi is no good, come over here.
That's right. That's right. Woo, so,
That was awesome.
ooh, yeah, it was.
I think we need to show it one
Waking
more
me up,
time
shaking
again.
me
That was
up.
more time?
awesome.
But,
Oh yeah.
but wait, I got to do it with a little bit of music. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So we can flow with it.
Here we go. I can't put the lyrics, but I ain't paying for it.
Respect my movement.
Right.
Better
You want to
respect.
show them the push hands?
Yeah, we could do the push hands, too.
Okay. So this is another exercise for sensitivity.
No, he got that kung fu fighting
Okay,
stuff,
he's like,
right?
That's what I'm saying, but I can't put the lyrics. But y'all know what I'm talking about.
Right, exactly. So it's the same thing. Do the push, right? He's gonna push, crane spreads his wings. You see? Crane spreads his wings, playing the guitar. Push. Boom. So we're doing that same thing.
Anybody else?
Right? Same thing, right? You come across,
Oh,
right? Same thing. So now we have a movement that's called striking the opponent's ears and then coming across. So it's the same thing. So you come across, you know, my hand is coming in. So we have a movement in Tai Chi that goes like that. So a lot of times when you're looking at a Tai Chi form, it has applications in it. But because it's so slow and it's continuous, you don't see where one movement begins and where one movement ends.
it's kind of dope though.
Right. If you see somebody go like this, then what happens is they show them more of an application. But if I'm going like this
Keep moving.
and keep moving, you don't think about it if you see it in the street. You say, oh, he's just doing relaxation.
dancing. Right, just dancing.
That was
Yes.
dope.
All right. So let's show them a little bit of the form.
A little bit of
I'll
form?
let you flow with the form. Yeah.
Of course.
That
All right.
water. That water form.
That water form, huh? Okay.
Learned a lot about that.
This is 8-step. Something very similar. Coming up. you go.
All right.
Wow.
All right.
And if you notice, I didn't really move too much.
Man.
So that's like usually the first form that I teach, so that this way, people always complain, you know, in my house I can't really move. Furniture's in the way,
No
the
excuses.
hallway, you know, whatever.
Right.
So now you don't have any excuses.
No excuses.
Yes.
No excuses.
All right, my people. So we're going to get ready to take a break. We got our flexes in the house. Thank you so much, Grandmaster Derek.
Thank you.
Oosh. Grandmaster Derek Trent, all right. And if you can't do any of that, you can always do the drunken Tai Chi. Just kidding, y'all. We'll be right back.
That was dope. That was dope.
It's me. I'm your karma. You know, us as females, sometimes we gotta let each other know how to treat a man and how to keep a man. Get down, move it all around. That bit of pop it till you feel it coming down. Pick it up, slowly bring it down. I guarantee they don't make him go wild. Get down, move it all around. That bit of pop it till you feel it coming down. Then pick it up, slowly bring it down. I guarantee they don't make him go wild. This is the song of the century. Many girls did it in the industry. Married or single, they all want to see what their position with their man can be. So if you're the friend or if you're the wifey, you gotta give it to him faithfully. Make sure your man ain't going nowhere, because they really ain't got no time to spare. You need to get down, move it all around. That rate of property, you feel it coming down. Then pick it up, slowly bring it down. I guarantee they don't make him go wild. I guarantee it'll make him go wild. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. Mira papi, back it. Oh, I got something I want you to hear. You listening? I wanna pick it up slow, I wanna drop it down low. I wanna give it to you regular from the bed to the floor. I pick you down on my knees, if you know what I mean. I be the binding to your Clyde as I'm steady riding. I wanna drop it, pop it, like it from the bed to the floor. In the streets, I'm a lady, under the sheets, I'm a me in the army, a solution. On your command, I wanna do you. And when it's over, I scream hoorah. And when it's over, I scream hoorah. To get a chica right here, I got it going on. No matter what haters say, I got it going on. Cause I'm even the baddest, the other chicks with the fattest. Can run it, pop it, and drop it, so what I keep you ecstatic. Now boy, you know this is juice. So stop acting like a fool. You know you like how I do, the way we do what we do. Baby, don't play with my heart till you finish what you start. Don't let them tear us apart. Get down, move it all around. Y'all better pop it till you feel it coming down. Y'all pick it up, slowly bring it down. I guarantee they don't make him go wild. Get down, move it all around. Y'all better pop it till you feel it coming down. And pick it up, slowly bring it down. I guarantee they don't make him go wild. This is the song of the century. Many girls did it in the industry. Married or single, they all want to see what their position with their man can be. And if you're the friend or if you're the wifey, you gotta give it to him faithfully. Make sure your man ain't going nowhere, because they really got no time to spare. You need to get down, move it all around. That random property, feel it coming down. Then pick it up, slowly bring it down. I guarantee they don't make him go wild. I guarantee it'll make him go wild. I told you I would be karma. Y'all wasn't ready for me. You know what they say about Caribbean girls? Once you go Caribbean, you're gonna be sore for the weekend.
Mic is not on. Check your mic.
1, 2. What is this? Yo,
I'm always on.
Yo, it was my mic, right?
Yep.
Yeah, see?
Hello, hello. There we go.
He probably turned it off.
I probably did. Well, I probably didn't turn
I
it
can hear
on all
you.
the way.
I can
Yeah,
hear you.
it's mine.
Okay, we all good.
See, day 3, I'm still learning stuff. Here it goes.
It's good.
Introduce
Sure do.
yourselves, let them know where they can find y'all, you know, on my Instagram. Whoever
Still?
wants to go first.
Him.
Here's my.
As soon as he spoke.
There you go. You're on now.
Okay, now you're
Okay.
It's good. Strong, too.
We got it.
Okay.
Oh, pull it away, pull it away, pull it
Pull
away.
it away.
Yeah.
Oh, man. There we go. A little more.
Yeah, cause you
He don't. He don't have to. He don't want to put it on. He want to sound sexy. They're like, hi,
This is who I am.
I'm right here. I'm a dancer. You know.
I guess.
So we
Yo.
have 2 kings in the building. That's why I consider them their family to me. They're
Yeah.
dope.
Yeah.
Sorry. Listen, I'm still learning, guys. I'm
like-
sorry. I'm still learning.
That's what we're here for. You know? We're going to have a part 2 for this in the future.
Nah, definitely,
Thank
definitely.
you.
This is a big guy
Oh,
too.
dude.
So, Sticks, like
Yo, what's up?
with you, right?
Mhm.
What does it mean to tap in? And Trent, you could definitely answer this question too, from your perspective.
What it means to tap in
As a like, yeah,
as a dancer. Well, first of all, let me introduce myself. My name is King Sticks. Where the people can find me, you can find me on Instagram at YellowG _King Sticks with a Z at the end. What it means to tap in. All right, tap in to me as a dancer is going into your own world, creating your own world of what you see, what you want to bring to life. With that going with tap in, I always tell dancers, whatever you read, whatever you watch, that's what you want to create. So that's what tapping to me means. It's tapping into your world.
So, what are some things you like draw from?
I draw from anime. That's my specialty, I guess, when I dance. Everybody says I have this fake look, and that's because of what I watch. I want to become a cartoon. And it's weird because it's like, how crazy could your imagination go? And to me, it's limitless. It's how hard you work, how hard you focus on it, and try not to jump between so many things that you want to accomplish. You work on things piece by piece. And that's how you become great.
Salute.
So, Trini, on your end, how do you feel about what's your view on tapping in, and also introduce yourself?
First and foremost, my name is Joel, Joel Marchant, Marchan. Same thing. You can find me on Instagram at Joel _Marchant _ Facebook, Joel Marchant. You know, everything is Joel Marchant. First and foremost, thankful for the day. Thankful for the Father for waking us up, being here.
Amen.
Let me see. Tapping in. Tapping in for me, I don't know. I don't even call it tapping in. I call it the greater message that I want to withdraw from me. Like, dancing for me is more like a scripture that I read of the day. So that's the type of power I would try to push through my body,
Mm-hmm.
through that moment in reality. If I choose to dance in front of people, so that's like my tap. If you want to call it tap,
Tap in, yeah, man.
Everybody have their own choice of words for it, because everybody's style is so different.
Yeah.
Sticks that everybody draws from something different.
Yeah, and I feel like if you're gonna draw something for me, like you're gonna draw like a good spirit. That's what I choose to be, especially in this dance world that we choose to dance in.
Yeah.
It's crazy because I remember one day, like, Sticky was talking to me, and he was explaining to me about your style, and he was like, you ever, like, kind of felt, like, sleepy when Trini dance? Like, you know, like, he was like, it's the energy of, like, love. yourself, like you feel relaxed. Like
Yeah.
he admits that, and I was like, I started realizing it, and then it's crazy because the next week I literally seen you dancing. I was like,
Chilling.
yo, everybody's chill. Like it was a whole group of everybody dancing, boom, boom, and then Trini just walked in, and then everybody just spread out. And everybody stopped dancing one by one, and it was like
That's beautiful.
that was symbolic to me.
I don't even mean to be moving like that.
Oh,
It's just
what
hap-
happened?
It just happened.
One.
Blame the guy at the door. It wasn't us.
It was not us.
It was not
Um,
us.
One thing I could say.
We're
about
learning.
that- Yeah, we're learning. One thing I could say about that, like that example that you just said, it's energy, man. I tell people all of that. It's the energy, it's the aura.
Mm.
It's the aura that you want to emit. And I emit that same energy.
Mm-hmm.
Even though I draw from anime, it's the characters that I draw from. They're all good guys.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like good energy.
Mm-hmm.
It's all love, you know. So it's all about energy and the aura.
And who's your
You
favorite
could read.
anime?
What's my favorite anime?
Because you're jumping into my subject now.
Oh, well,
Yep.
knowing that I'm messing with you, I know you're old school. So
Why I gotta be old school?
Nah. I know you probably up to date with the new anime too, but I'm just letting you know, like, I know a little bit of the throwbacks, you know, a little bit, not everything. But if I was to say one of my favorite animes, is what I grew up on, is Dragon Ball Z, man. That's what I grew up on.
That's where you get the character.
I get that character from Goku.
Yeah. Because I like.
I got one question for him. He said go.
Uh-huh.
See, no, but we're talking about dancing. That's what I'm talking about. I like the way he was dancing last week because his face tells the story.
Yes.
You know, and then I forgot his name that was here last week that he was doing the
What? Who?
Venom.
What? Ratchet.
Shout out to Venom. You just got something to come here, Venom. That's what it is. It's still over. Shout out to Zach. You gotta come in
It's all
next.
about the anime face.
word.
that you
Yes,
do, you
it's
know?
all about the character.
Right.
You know,
Something.
and I'm gonna get to your question, but it's not only just that anime, it's all the other animes that I grew to like in
Right.
time growing up,
Okay.
and then like I said, I went back into the days and learned where more original anime that inspired anime of today. You know, it's always good to learn where certain anime got its inspiration from, where artists got the inspiration from, where it all started. So the anime movie like Akira, you know, was the inspiration for like Yu Hakusho, Dragon Ball Z. Then Dragon Ball Z became the picture for the Narutos, the Hero Academias. It became a whole platform, so it grew in generational time. But it started from a movie, you know, and that movie also gave inspiration to real life movies too, because it's weird to explain, but everything gets inspiration from something.
Yeah.
You know.
So I got a question for you guys. Which do you think it's more important, the move or the storytelling of the move? The facials and the body movements. Which one you think is top of the list?
Well, you know, I got you.
Anybody.
You know me, I got you.
I go ask you.
You see me looking like a kid right now.
No, these are for people that
I like
want to
these
learn how to
questions
dance.
because this one, for me, this people might look at it as an opinion or whatever. I look at it as a fact. The moves is cool and all, but if your body can't move or set up a movement into that big move, it's not it for me. I like the movement, I like the characters, I like the facial expression, because that's how you can read and you could what's the word?
Like a storytell?
The storytelling, people you could emulate.
Yeah.
People
They comprehend
you can
more.
emulate a lot of things to people. Is another word that I'm looking for. Not only project. People know how to. You can relate to people with dancing. You know, with music. Period. It could just be an instrumental, but your story could relate to someone going through something in their life because how you're moving, you're telling a story. Even with the music with words, you could tell a story. Somebody can be going through a bad breakup, and you could show that in a story while you're dancing. You know, you could create your own movie off of movie scores. You know, I feel that's where it's all at for me. I'm not good with the.
Have you ever had somebody like watch you dance and come up to you? Well, besides me, come up to you and see you dance and be like, "Yo, like,
Put the mic a little bit closer.
oh, you like really inspired me. Like you made me see a whole different side of dancing that like I never seen."
I did. I told him, man.
I mean, you gotta be more. You gotta break that question down more.
So like when I do the Apollo, right? People usually come up to me and be like, "I felt everything you did up there." Like, have you ever had somebody come up to you like with that kind of like, yeah, like they?
Well, this is something that I had to accept. When I was like younger, like a little younger in my 20s, because I'm about to be 30 this year. So.
Say what?
I'm about to be 30 this year.
I didn't.
Yeah.
When he said younger, I was like,
yeah,
like 22, 23?
Yeah.
Talking about younger?
Yeah, a little younger. So like a couple of years back, I guess what I could say when I was I ain't a master at what I do because I still consider myself learning. But when I was in my seasoned journey, that's what I'm gonna call it. Because I'm good at what I do. So in my season period, doing performances and battles, well, with just performances, people will come to me and be like, "Yo, you remind me of an angel or a butterfly," because it's the gracefulness of how I dance. Performances is different for me than battling. With battles is war. Right. With performances is what I want to give the people, what I want the people to feel. And with performances, I want people to feel good. You know?
So Trini, how do you feel about that?
I don't know. I don't like when people story tell because sometimes they just talk too much. And
you're an action person, like straight to the action.
Yeah.
I think I could break down what he means by people talk too much.
Yeah, like a lot.
I don't like it neither. When you story tell, I don't want you wording the words while you're dancing. Cause
let the performance.
Yeah, while you're performing and you're dancing, I don't want you singing. Let that artist do what they do, and you do what you do, which you're a dancer. Yeah, not a singer. That's what you mean.
Real quick, I see you have Flex Dance Program.
Yeah, shout out to my program.
Real quick. We're running out of time.
Yeah, shout out to the Flex Program. I am a
No, then y'all gotta dance.
Yeah, I'm also a teacher.
Okay.
I'm a success coach in the middle school, but with the Flex Program, this is my private organization that I teach kids in the juvenile detention centers, Crossville and Horizons. And I also teach kids outside in the community how to dance.
Okay.
Yeah. That's what I do.
Well, we'll be back. We're going to have a teaching portion next. I hope you know. Hope y'all learned a little something about both dances.
Yeah, man.
You know?
I'm just groove.
Yeah, you know this closing out thing is not my thing. And I'm just...
Stop wearing that MAGA hat. If America was so damn great, then would an equality act. Stop acting like gender's dead. Stop getting mad cause I said it. If there's no man and there's no woman, then what the hell are we had? Stop saying ignorance is cool. Stop calling Reverend Al a fool. They ain't like Martin or Malcolm X when they was alive. Let me tell that to you. Stop acting like a fool. No being stupid ain't cool. Stop saying you're a millennial and you're born in 82. Stop acting like a fool. No being stupid ain't cool. Stop saying you're a millennial and you're born in 82. Why you standing up? You know what I'm trying to say? Stop acting like a fool. No being stupid ain't cool. Stop saying you're a millennial and you're born in 82. You know when you just saying stuff that you really shouldn't be saying. You got the nerve to have a platform. Man, sit your ass down.
Oh, we on?
So, welcome back. This is the dancing portion. We're not going to teach this time. We get straight to the dancing because we're going to have a part 2.
Straight to work. Straight to work.
Straight to
Guys don't play. They say like straight to work. You wanna learn, you better come in, tune in next week or something like that.
That's the only way they gonna get it.
I'm keeping the mic on. I feel like MJ.
See, learning is about visual first. So they gonna get
MJ.
great visual first. Ready? You ready? All
Oh,
right,
yeah.
hit him with that music. I want to see this.
Alright. Of course he's gonna open it up. Come on, young man.
Uh-oh. And that was like when LeBron was a basketball player. Flex on Sunday. We got 2 minutes. We got 2 minutes.
You ready? Not gonna happen.
You got your mic on?
That was dope. Let me see.
Ah, back. I hope y'all enjoyed that. I enjoyed that. I was sitting there looking at y'all like, good googly moogly, man.
Come on.
Shh, every week he shows out. He showed out twice this week. That was dope, though, man. I gotta give it to y'all, man.
Thank you.
For real, I gotta give it to y'all.
Thanks for having me.
Man, say he about his action. He was about his action, man. Jesus, man.
Actually, thank you too for showing up. Like, y'all been brothers to me since like.
Hey, that's dope.
Well, we appreciate y'all showing
Well, I need to give a big shout out to my boys down. See, I was late today. Ty was here, he was ready, did his thing. Young Robert was here, he was ready, he did his thing, you know, so I'm grateful. I'm happy I got a great team to depend on. Get you one.
Shout out.
Real talk, real talk.
behind the back.
Oh, yeah.
There's
Stop
something
me making that
you
noise.
already know.
You know I always got to put
Look,
that.
he gave me 3 weeks and consistently prepared and on fire. He's hot. Look, Charles, he's ready. He's ready.
He done officially earned
He's ready.
an official shirt.
He's ready.
He's ready. Next week he'll be with an official shirt. He on.
Oh, man. So
Guys, I definitely want to applaud you guys, especially for the black and brown people. We've been going through a lot lately, and I want to applaud you guys for pushing, you know, and letting people know we're not doing those things. We have positive people out here, so thank you for that.
Thank you for having me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But now it's worse when they don't even see the positive people. You know what I'm saying?
Once you understand, you all gotta grow.
That's right.
That's a fact.
Oh yes.
Just tell people to grow as well.
Yep.
There we go.
See, like, they give messages, positive, you know, that really makes you resonate and think, man. They're not just
I just didn't like how he's trying to throw me the ball.
So you understood that?
I was gonna flip it on him and go Mortal Kombat then. You know what I'm saying?
You understood that?
Don't be throwing me no dragon ball, boy.
I think that was for all the
I was gonna
anime
go
fans.
Sub-Zero.
Oh my God, he's nice, oh my God.
If he would have gone Super Saiyan, like he was trying to do that Super Saiyan, I was already going to a Sub-Zero.
No, see, that was my question that you never got the answer, and I'm glad you didn't, because it was more like a joke, because I was just curious if it was going to take you like 30 minutes to power up before you actually do the power up.
Yo,
You guys have been sitting
We'll be back next week when we actually going to do the move.
He actually throws the fireball.
this is the charger. This is serious one. It's gonna take too long. Quick.
You talking instant transmission. Blah! Those of y'all that watch anyway, you know what I mean? I'm always a big Goku. Yo, we had fun. Watching the show, real talk. You guys did a great job. Ty, you did a great job. Man, you guys, on some realness, yo, y'all gonna see them again. They'll be back next week. They got a teaching phase going on. But I plan on working with these guys doing some great things. They give great positive messages, and I think a lot of people need to hear them. So, we're gonna say goodnight. See y'all guys next week, Thursday. Same time, same back channel, all that good stuff. Body by Sandor, Dear Summer. We see y'all next week. Peace.